Everyone's talking about ZZZ memes, but nobody's explaining where they actually come from. I'm about to blow your mind with the real stories behind the memes that are dominating TikTok, Reddit, and YouTube right now. And trust me, some of these origins will surprise you. Hey guys, if you're new here, I basically just do random and sometimes helpful ZZZ content, and today I decided to talk about some of the most famous ZZZ meme clips. Specifically, I'm going to talk about the origin of these famous memes. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how these viral memes went from 0 to 1 million views. Let's start with the elephant in the room, Yanagi Walking. This isn't just some random TikTok trend. Here's the real story. The origin. October 2024, HoYoverse drops the official Tsukishiro Yanagi demo video. Nothing special, right? Just another character showcase. Now the spark happens in August 2025. A TikToker by the name of Atomic Fiasco creates the first edit, placing Yanagi Walking into the most random context, from screaming mask scenes to Brokeback Mountain, you name it. Now, the reason it exploded because of two things. The first one being the cross-universe concept. People could put Yanagi basically anywhere. Second thing was the timing. ZZZ was in its meme-making prime. The numbers are insane. Individual clips hitting 400k to 600k views, compilations breaking 4 million views. But here's what's crazy. This spread pattern took only 2 to 3 days from TikTok to Reddit to YouTube. And then moving on to meme number 2. This is what I like to call animation excellence becomes meme gold. Now, here's where ZZZ breaks the gacha game mold. The animation quality is so good, it's creating viral content by itself. Now, the origin for this one is August 2025. The animator Xenia, hopefully that's how you pronounce the name, posts a video titled Nekomata meets Jane Doe. Now, this animation on Twitter started as a simple character interaction, right? Now, why it became famous is because of these 3 things. First one, visual quality. It looked like the official game cutscene, not just some random fan art. Second thing is the character authenticity. Movements and expressions felt 100% true to ZZZ style. The third one is timing. It was posted during ZZZ's peak community engagement period, where it became famous from. Twitter, that's where it was originally posted, reaching 500k views in the first week, and then it went on to TikTok where it exploded. It exploded and hit 2.1 million views, and then on YouTube it cemented its status by hitting over 5.7 million views. Now moving on to the third one. Now the third one is what I like to call the Miyabi controversy. Now, every game has design controversies, and for ZZZ, it was the Miyabi face model debate that actually changed how HoYoverse handles character feedback. Right? Now, the origin for this is that during version 1.0, basically the launch of the game, Miyabi's 3D model was revealed on HoYoLab, and players immediately noticed her wide eye spacing and proportions looked very, I'd say different. Let's call it different for now. Now, why it became famous? 3 factors made this thing explode. First one, visual impact. The proportions were so distinct, they were instantly memeable. Second reason, community size. ZZZ's launch had massive player engagement at the beginning of the release of the game. Number 3 was the timing. It was released during peak social media activity on ZZZ. Now, where it became famous was about different places, so I'll just mention a few. The first one was the HoYoLab forums, which is where the whole thing originated from. It got 15,000 plus comments in the first week. Second place is Reddit. That's where it started to spread. If you go to ZZZ mains, that's where it was posted, and that post got 25k plus upvotes. And then it exploded over on TikTok, where people are starting to compare it to Ice Age Sid. And those compilations and comparisons hit over 800k views. And then it went on to Twitter. That's where the devs responded. This is where HoYoverse acknowledged the tweet that got 50k plus likes. Now, what made this famous is the community's immediate unified reaction, which created the perfect meme material. Players weren't just complaining, they were creative about it, making Ice Age Sid references and before and after comparisons. The devs' response was that in version 1.3, they dropped the version update with an updated model with sharper cheekbones, closer eyes. This proved that ZZZ listens to feedback differently than other Hoyo games. And then we're moving on to the next block of this viral memes. The origin is October 2025. The YouTube content creator by the name of, is it Gave? I'll just put the name on screen. He releases a video on TikTok and YouTube that gains over 100,000 views in less than a month. Now, why it became famous? First of all, personality translation. It kind of plays around Miyabi's personality, which works perfectly in a meme format. And then the second reason is relatability. The term draws you. That concept resonates with player fantasy. And the third one is infinite variations. It is so easy to create new scenarios based off of that one. Now, where it became famous was where it originated from, which was Twitter. The first one hit over 12,000 likes, and then it went on to TikTok, where it exploded, where animations were getting over 184k views. And then it moved on to YouTube, where in YouTube we got, as I mentioned, that video that hit well over 100,000 views in less than a month. And so there we have it, the real origin stories behind ZZZ's biggest memes. The key insight: ZZZ's animation quality, the character writing, and visual designs are so strong that they're creating organic viral content across every platform. My prediction: we're going to see more character interaction memes, more animation focused content, and definitely we're going to see more of Yanagi Walking variations, because the foundation for it is just that good. If you enjoy these kind of random topics on about ZZZ, please consider hitting that subscribe button and let me know in the comments which memes are your favorite, which memes did I miss, and if you think this video deserves a part 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.